Hey there, and welcome to Zen Vibe Podcast, where we explore all things health, wellness, and self-improvement. I'm your host, Lana, and every week we dive deep into topics that matter, from physical and mental health to wellness supplements, nutrition, and holistic lifestyle tips that help you feel better, live stronger, and stay balanced. So grab your tea, get comfy, and let's start your wellness journey together. This is Zen Vibe. Today, I'm so excited to kick off our very first episode with someone truly special. Please welcome Dr. Adam, a respected naturopathic doctor with years of experience in holistic healing and natural wellness. He's here to share insights that will absolutely change the way you think about your health, mind, body, and beyond. Welcome to Zen Vibe, Adam.
Hey Lana, thanks so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here. I love what Zen Vibe is all about, and I'm looking forward to diving into some real talk about wellness, natural health, and maybe busting a few myths along the way.
Joint pain. You know that feeling, right? The morning creaks. Every joint just feels slow, rusty before you've even had coffee.
Oh, absolutely.
Or that pause you take before hitting the stairs, because you know it's going to be a symphony of snaps and crackles. It's like your body has just decided to, go on strike right when you actually want to be active. What really stands out to you about how your body feels these days?
Absolutely. That feeling, that wear and tear, it isn't just in your head. It's a really, really common experience as we get older. And it points to something specific, something fundamental changing inside our joints.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Today, we're doing a deep dive into something that honestly could be a true game changer for a lot of those frustrating joint moments. It's called joint genesis. We're going to pull back the curtain on this supplement, look at its unique approach, and see what the science, and importantly, what real users are saying. And hey, if you find this deep dive insightful, please make sure to subscribe to the deep dive wherever you listen. Give us a like, maybe leave a comment with your aha moment. It really helps us bring more stuff like this to you.
So, to really get why those creaks and groans are happening, we need to talk about the unsung heroes inside our joints.
Okay.
At the most basic level, joints are just where bones meet. Designed for movement, simple enough. And inside, you've got cartilage. It's the smooth coachine stuff, reduces friction, absorbs shock.
The padding, got it?
But maybe even more critical is something called synovial fluid. People sometimes call it joint jelly.
Joint jelly. I love that. So it's literally the lube that keeps everything moving smoothly.
That's a great way to put it. This joint jelly, it's this thick goo substance. Its main job, hydrate, cushion, and nourish the cartilage.
Nourish it? Okay.
Yeah, and it's also really vital for supporting a healthy inflammatory response, promoting comfort and flexibility.
Makes sense.
And inside this amazing fluid, there's a key molecule. It's called hyaluronic, or HA.
Hyaluronic.
It's naturally occurring, grabs onto water like a sponge, and that's what gives the joint jelly. It's a little thick, lubric quality. Actually, one world-leading expert, Dr. Levick, he called hyaluronic the guardian of your joints.
Wow, the guardian. That sounds pretty important.
It is. He also called it their key protective agent.
Okay, so if this guardian starts to what? Fade away? Which you said happens as we age. What does that actually do to us?
Yeah, that's the core issue. What's really fascinating and frustrating is that a huge reason for joint pain and discomfort is precisely that, the age-related decline of hyaluronic.
Okay.
And this can start surprisingly early, maybe even in your 30s, and it just speeds up as you get older.
30s? Seriously?
And that leaves the cartilage exposed, less cushioned, and basically starved of the nutrients it needs. And that leads to an unhealthy inflammatory response. It's really seen as the fundamental cause, the origin of age-related joint problems.
So those creaks and groans, they aren't just noises. They're literally the sound of less lubrication, like you said, like a car engine low on oil.
Exactly like that. It's a perfect analogy.
Okay, that makes total sense why just getting out of bed or climbing a few stairs can suddenly feel like this huge, heavy task.
Precisely. And if you look at how people usually deal with this, well, many turn to things like NSAs, right? Right. We have ibuprofen, naproxen.
Yeah, standard stuff.
They can help with pain and inflammation, sure, but long-term use, it can bring on stomach issues, kidney problems, even heart risks.
Right, not ideal.
Often they're just dulling the symptoms, numbing the discomfort for a while, but not fixing the actual problem, asking it. Yeah. Then you have hyaluronic acid injections, injecting AJ right into the joint. Okay, that sounds direct. It does. But surprisingly, there's actually little high quality evidence showing it works consistently for everyone. Plus, a doctor has to do it. It could be pricey, maybe 350 to 500 bucks per shot, and insurance often only covers it like every 6 months. And then there's physical therapy, maybe even surgery, other options.
So, if the usual methods are temporary fixes or maybe don't work for everyone or have downsides, it really makes you wonder, is there a way to get to the real issue, the root cause?
That's exactly where Joint Genesis tries to be different. If you think about the bigger picture, lots of supplements just target general inflammation. Joint Genesis really sets itself apart because it directly goes after that loss of hyaluronan. It tackles what they call the origins of age-related joint decay instead of just masking the symptoms. It's described as a, quote, unique approach to joint health, and apparently the first in the world to combine 4 research-backed joint-supporting nutrients with Mobile.
Mobile?
Yeah, Mobile, it's an advanced patented ingredient. And get this, it's shown to multiply hyaluronan molecules in the synovial fluid by a factor of 10.
10 times? Whoa. Okay, but I've heard promises before. Another joint supplement. My poor wallet has taken a few hits from stuff that didn't quite pan out. Is this just more the same song and dance?
That's a completely fair question. Honestly, it's smart to be discerning. There's a lot out there.
Right.
Think of it like this, maybe. Many supplements like putting a fresh coat of paint on a house with a leaky roof.
Okay.
It might look better for a little while.
Sure, temporarily.
But Joint Genesis, the idea behind it is to fix the leaky roof first by tackling that fundamental drop in hyaluronan.
Okay, I see the difference.
It's about trying to restore the whole joint ecosystem, not just papering over the cracks. The claims are pretty bold: nourished, lubricated joints, a healthy inflammatory response, better comfort, more youthful mobility, flexibility, basically helping you get back to a happy, active life.
And who is it really for?
Well, it's specifically formulated for seniors, older adults dealing with that age-related wear and tear, the stiffness, the discomfort, finding it harder to move.
Makes sense.
It's really for anyone experiencing that hyaluronan decline we talked about, which, remember, can kick in as early as your 30s.
The 30s thing still gets me. Okay, so this Mobily thing, multiplying hyaluronan by 10, that sounds like the star player.
It definitely is the star ingredient. You called the other stuff Joint WD-40 earlier. Mobileye is like that, but for your internal engine. Clinically shown, factor of 10, multiplication of hyaluronan. It's aimed at restoring that thick, lubricating, jelly-like quality, hydrating, cushioning, nourishing the cartilage.
So it's not just adding HA from the outside, it's like jump-starting your body's own production.
Exactly. That's the key distinction. It's not just pouring more lubricant in. It's designed to help your body make more of its own. Think about trying to fix a dry riverbed by just dumping water on it versus finding and reactivating a natural spring that refills it from within.
Okay, wow. That is a big difference. Fixing the spring, not just adding water. Got it. What else is in the team?
Good question. It's not just Mobily, there's a whole supporting cast. We have French maritime pine bark.
Okay, sounds fancy.
It is. It's considered a super antioxidant. It works to support a healthy inflammatory response and promote joint comfort. Its antioxidants get delivered right into that synovial fluid.
So it's like a bodyguard for the joints, protecting them from internal stress.
That's a great way to think about it. Yeah, fighting off oxidative stress right where it matters. Then there's ginger root,
Ginger, like in my tea.
the very same. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Ancient wisdom, modern science. Ginger is another potent antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. It really helps soothe aching joints, especially knees and hips.
How does it do that?
It works by calming down specific inflammatory molecules, those chemical signals that cause the pain and swelling, like a skilled negotiator for your joints.
Okay, negotiator. I like that. Not just shutting everything down.
Exactly, which brings us to Boswellia serrata.
Boswellia? Sounds familiar.
It's an Ayurvedic extract used for centuries. It also promotes a healthy inflammatory response in the joint tissue, and it protect and preserve the cartilage itself.
Okay, so similar to ginger?
Similar goal, slightly different mechanism. What's really interesting here is its active compounds, these things called boswellic acids. They selectively target specific inflammatory pathways.
Selectively.
Yeah, so think of your immune system's inflammatory response like maybe a fire alarm system. Boswellia isn't just yanking the main power switch off.
You need some inflammation sometimes.
Precisely. It's more like a sophisticated sensor that identifies and quiets only the specific alarms going off in the joints that are causing damage while leaving other important immune functions running.
So it's more of a precision strike against the bad inflammation, not carpet bombing the whole system. That makes a ton of sense for something delicate like joints.
You got it. And finally, there's one more key player, bioperine. It is black pepper. That's the one. It's a patented black pepper extract. Its job is crucial but simple. It's there to boost the absorption of all the other ingredients in the formula. They claim it can increase nutrient absorption by up to 200%.
Wow. So it's the ultimate team player, making sure everyone else gets where they need to be and can do their job properly.
Exactly. The amplifier making the whole team work better together.
Okay, that sounds like a really well thought out combination. A powerhouse, like you said. But supplements aren't magic bullets, right? It can't just be about taking a pill.
Absolutely not. That's a critical point. While Joint Genesis offers this targeted approach, it's really vital to see it as part of a bigger picture, a more holistic strategy for joint health.
Right, lifestyle stuff. It makes sense. Food is medicine, or the opposite.
Pretty much. And another simple but really powerful tip is gentle movement.
Ah, yeah, movement is lotion, they say.
It really is. Even just short walks help lubricate the joints because it encourages that synovial fluid to circulate, gets the joint jelly flowing.
That is such a good reminder. I totally get caught up in my day sitting, working, and I forget to even stretch. It's like my joints are whispering, hey, oops, you forgot us again. It's so easy to take movement for granted until it starts to hurt.
So true. And hydration. Don't forget hydration. Remember, hyaluronic works by absorbing water.
Right, the sponge molecule.
Exactly. So staying well hydrated directly supports your joint jelly, keeps it plump.
Okay, hydration, movement, nutrition, and maybe the supplement gives that extra boost.
That's the idea. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, I think. We looked into what actual users are saying.
Ah, the real world results.
And the feedback. It highlights some pretty significant transformations for people. Things like knees not hurting first thing in the morning, less stiffness overall.
Oh, waking up without pain. That alone sounds amazing.
Isn't it? Less discomfort in hands, shoulders, legs, and increased mobility. People talking about being able to play guitar again.
No way.
Yeah, or doing physical work like laying tile, which they couldn't do before. Power walking feels smoother. Going on long walks, swimming, hiking, even just being able to move their neck more freely.
Wow. It's giving people their activities back.
It seems like it for many. And not just the big stuff, but daily tasks, cooking being easier, getting in and out of the car without that wince.
Oh yeah, the car thing.
Climbing stairs, tending to the garden, things that felt really heavy and just daunting before.
Those little freedoms make such a huge difference in your day.
They really do. And beyond the physical, people report feeling more confident, more joyful, even more hopeful about the future, like getting a bit of peace of mind back.
That emotional side is huge.
Absolutely. And many users mention seeing steady changes within a few weeks, and importantly, sustained relief without reporting side effects. It really underlines how much those small physical improvements impact our overall happiness, doesn't it?
Totally. Okay, this all sounds very positive, but it does bring up an important point. When should someone definitely talk to their doctor before trying something like this?
Excellent question. And yes, super important. We always advise consulting with a qualified healthcare provider before starting any new supplement or dietary change. No exceptions, but it's particularly crucial if you are pregnant or nursing. Also, if you're taking prescription medications, especially things like blood thinners, anti-inflammatory drugs, or immunosuppressants, because there could be interactions.
Right, interactions are really important.
Definitely. Also, if you have a history of severe allergic reactions or conditions like diabetes or any bleeding disorders, or really any existing diagnosed medical condition, better safe than sorry. And just the standard reminder, dietary supplements are really for informational purposes. They aren't intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. And individual results can vary. They aren't guaranteed.
Understood. Okay. So, if someone's listening and they're relating to those creaks and groans and they're ready to maybe explore a different path, something focused on that hyaluronin, how can they give Joint Genesis a try?
Well, Joint Genesis is sold exclusively through its official website. That's the only place to get the genuine product.
Okay. Official website only. Got it.
You can get a 1-month supply, that's one bottle, for $59. Or for better value, they have bulk options, the 6-month supply, 180 days. The 6-month supply, 180 days, that works out to just $39 per bottle. So $234 total.
So, we'll put the link to that official website right in the description, right? Makes it easy.
Exactly. Click the link in the description to check it out and get that discounted price.
Perfect. Find the link in the description to secure your discounted price today.
And as we wrap up, here's maybe a final thought to chew on. If it's true that the origins of age-related joint decay, as they say, really stem from the decline of just one molecule, hyaluronin, what other aspects of aging that we kind of see as inevitable? What else might actually be addressable by better understanding and nurturing our body's own natural systems?
That's a really interesting question. Food for thought, definitely. What stood out to you in this deep dive today? We genuinely love hearing your thoughts. So please don't forget to like this deep dive, subscribe to our channel for more insights like this, and leave us a comment. Let us know your takeaways. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep thriving.